Hey guys, how you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. I'm gonna play this video in just a moment. There's no audio. I'll probably play it through 2 or 3 times. The video will show us the incident in question. I'll provide a trigger warning. You could argue this is an attempted murder situation. So the driver of this vehicle here that we'll see coming from the distance is a car thief. He's 16 years of age. And as we'll see, he purposefully drives as well as accelerates towards this woman here who was pushing along the baby carrier, whatever we call those things, I can't remember, with her baby in it. And this 16-year-old scumbag purposefully aims the car towards her and the baby stroller and accelerates. So we see the aftermath. Now, thankfully, nobody was injured. The mother had a slight injury to her elbow, but that's pretty much all. Now, the scumbag in question wasn't arrested initially. He wasn't caught until 7 months later. I'm not quite sure how he managed to avoid being caught, but seemingly he did. And this happened in Los Angeles, by the way. So the culprit has been caught. And for this attempted murder situation, what do you expect happened? Do you think that he got life in jail, 25 years in jail? No, he didn't. He was sentenced between 5 and 7 months, not even in a juvenile detention facility, but in what's known as a juvenile probation camp. So that's basically quite a thorough overview that I've given you there. So I'll play this and I'll just make sure I give you all of the right information or any other information whilst you guys watch this. There's no audio. There's the mother with her stroller. She sees an erratically driving car and she does what she can to protect her baby. She moves right out of the way. She puts herself in front of the baby and the car just rams her. This guy here is a hero. Purposefully rams into the vehicle to stop the vehicle, but seemingly the guy got away. So we can see the car approaching from quite some distance. It's a 16-year-old in a stolen car. And look, he veers directly towards the woman and her baby stroller. He was high on drugs at the time. All of the people in the local area see the incident and they act accordingly to do what they can to offer aid to the woman and her baby, who again, neither of them were injured. Miraculously, I mean, there are several acts of bravery, not least by the mother, and whoever is driving this vehicle here, they deserve full credit. They've put their own lives in danger, and they've, they've got a nice new truck there by the look of it, which has sustained severe damage. But look, we see the car coming from a distance. It can easily get through this area. The mother sees that it's driving erratically. She stops. She does what she can to give ample space to the driver. And unfortunately, that driver was hell-bent on crashing into them. Again, was this driver jailed for 25 years to life? No. 5 months in a juvenile probation camp. So this happened in Los Angeles. Your district attorney there is George Gascon, who has been heavily criticized for having absurdly light sentencing protocol. And this is just another example of it. The baby was an 8-month-old called Charlie. And thankfully, again, miraculously, he was completely unharmed. This happened in the Venice neighborhood in Los Angeles on August the 6th, I believe, 2021. I've gone through pretty much all of the article that I want to. It does go further to give details in regards to George Gascon's light sentencing, but I don't really want to go through that at this point in time. The only other bit of information to give you is that the mother in question has stated how fearful she has been in regards to this incident, and how angry she is that this scumbag's criminal record will be wiped clean once he turns 16. Once he turns 18. So the mother is extremely perturbed, as we all ought to be, not least George Gascon, the guy that's supposed to be, handling your crime in the state of Los Angeles. He doesn't seem to be overly perturbed by this. He seems to think that putting the offender in a, what do they call it? It's not even a detention center. It's a juvenile probation camp for 5 months. Apparently that's fine for attempted murderers nowadays. That's not a problem. So if you're 16 and you want to go on a drug bender and you want to steal a car and drive towards pedestrians, be they adults or children or both, well, all you'll get is a few months in a probation camp, a juvenile probation camp, and then once you turn 18, you'll have your criminal record wiped clean. In my mind, you're going to get away with it scot-free. So if you want to pretend you're playing GTA Online, have at it, fellas. Obviously, I'm being facetious here, but it's just so disgusting that, again, the district attorney of Los Angeles, George Gascon, is such a weak, limped idiot, frankly. Nobody agrees with this sentencing. Nobody agrees. We can see that the car purposefully drives towards the woman and her child. Then speeds off. So how can you possibly justify such a lenient sentence? There is no justification for it. Yeah, it happened 6th of August 2021. So again, I think that the mother should be held for bravery. I think that that driver of that truck should be held for bravery. And I think most importantly, your district attorneys, those that are in charge of your law and order and your sentencing, you need to get rid of them. Why are these people in power? If they are showing such abandon, such a reckless incompetency, get rid of them. Insist on having people that are going to be tough on criminals. Insist on that. Otherwise, this is just going to continue. So I would dare say that no one is going to insist on getting rid of this scumbag. He's going to remain there. He'll be re-elected in, or however it works. And this kind of thing is just going to carry on. And the next time, those that are hit are not going to be as lucky as these two here. The mother, Rachel, the, I think, 8-month-old boy, Charlie. They had some guardian angels looking out for them on this day. And hopefully that remains the case. But I'm going to wrap things up here, guys. If I've done a half-decent job in covering this topic, please do like, comment, subscribe, share the video as you see fit. And I'm going to thank you very much for your time.